Welcome back to season 2 of In the Booth. I'm really excited to go back to Asia. The EDM world is blowing up there. Together with Acer and Intel, we're gonna go beyond limits. We're in New York. A very exciting time to be here. It's almost Halloween. And I'm gonna play at a super nice new club. It's the new Tahoe downtown. Amazing venue, amazing setup. And it's gonna be a crazy party. Very exciting. Today we're gonna visit some old spots where I started DJing in New York and different places I played. Been all over the city. I played in Central Park too. We're gonna visit Noah. He's one of the leaders of the club scene here.
Tiësto was the first superstar DJ I ever heard of.
We're also going to visit Webster Hall, where I had a show with John Matteo.
Tiësto really paved the way for what's happening now in electronic music.
I played once in the Roxy back in the days. That was a very interesting night for me. So the club was right here then?
Yeah.
It's crazy. So this is the old Roxy, one of the first clubs I ever played. It doesn't look much like a club anymore now.
My name is Noah Tepperberg, co-owner of Marquee, Lavo, Tao Avenue, a couple other places. At a very, very early age, I'd say around 23, I went to a nightclub called the Roxy and I got to see Tiësto. And I never forgot that night.
So right behind me is the Roxy down here. And it's one of the first clubs I ever played. It was quite a crazy night actually, because I had to go to the bathroom. So I put it on a long record and the security brought me to the bathroom. And on my way back, this other guy walks in. He starts puking all over my shirt. And I was like, shit, you know, all over puke. And I had to go back on to put the record back on. So I felt crazy disgusting, obviously. So I went back to the booth. And next to me was this big guy, a big security guy. Probably this big. I said, I need a shirt. So I took off my shirt and took on his shirt, a very long shirt, and then continued playing for another 2 hours. Too bad it's not open anymore. New York was one of the first cities in America that really embraced dance music from the very beginning.
EDM's been really popular in New York for a long time, but there definitely was a dip in popularity in the late 90s and early 2000s.
So we go to 26 and 10 to see Noah from Marquee. Yo!
What's up, man? Welcome back from Asia.
Yeah, good to be back.
So when was the first time we met?
It was Lavo, I think, was the first time I...
Must have been about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. We see people really go wild when Tice plays.
What's good, Tiësto? #1 DJ in the world.
Tice is going to be the first DJ to ever play at the new Tao downtown.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that.
Just opened a brand new, it's the largest restaurant in New York City, and we're converting it to a nightclub just for his Halloween party.
Yeah, that's going to be an amazing party. The huge difference between the New York clubs back then and now is that back then it was basically just a dark, sweaty box, but few strobes in there. And now it's just it's $100 million clubs. And I used to travel with like 200 records on me, which was like probably 40 kilos. Now you just show up, 4 CD players are ready for you. You bring your SD cards this small and you pop one in and you can play all night. So now we're off to see John Matteo. He's a good friend of mine. I've been working with him for years. Did many shows with him in New York, all over the place. A lot of different venues. We're gonna go over to Webster Hall to meet him there.
Over the years, I've worked with many different artists, but one of the most memorable is definitely Tiësto.
So yeah, John and I have been working for how many years?
Almost 7 years.
Almost 7 years.
Yeah, it's been quite some time. A lot of history.
A lot of history. It's amazing how many shows we did together.
Yep. Some good times to go along with it too.
Now we have some great memories, like this venue especially as well. Like we did 3 nights in a row here.
3 nights in 2008.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was really special. And I think Hammer's Team Ballroom.
Which we did twice. We did '07 Elements of Life, and then we did the Kaleidoscope World Tour launch in 2009. We did 3 sold-out shows. That was awesome.
Yeah.
You know, great way to start it.
Yeah. So what do you think has changed the most in New York between like when we started working together 7 years ago and now?
Now, you know, you could do the places like Provocateur and these high-end lounges where years ago electronic music was the worst thing you could play at those places.
Yeah, it was all hip-hop.
All hip-hop and mashup and DJ AM and all that good stuff. And
That's true.
Now, electronic is where it's at. So
Yeah.
I think that's the real big difference, that every small lounge and club in New York is embracing electronic music.
Yeah. One of the craziest times here in New York was when I played Times Square. When I played, the club was called The World. It was in 1999, I think. There was a line around the corner and the police was panicking because it was New Year's Eve and all these people were in line to go into the club. And they were like, who's this Tiësto guy? I mean, how come he draws so many people? And they didn't understand it.
Next time on In the Booth.
I'm really excited to go back to Asia. It's been a while since I've been there and a lot has changed. I'm going to go to Taiwan and take the most famous tower there and turn it into a mega club. It's going to be insane.